Alright, using the wrong camera, but the other camera is charging and the other camera is discharged, so what the hell, this is the camera I'm going to use. So anyway, Vital Finds, a person from Vlogger Heads, who I detest immensely, did have a little personal life trauma, cancer, blah blah blah, survived, blah blah blah, but yeah, still an idiot. An insane idiot. That's all you can say to these people, right? I mean, they say, I believe in spirituality. I believe in blah, blah, blah. And you're saying, well, what do you want me to say? You're crazy? Okay, then. Fine, you're crazy. I mean, if I came out and said, I think termites are controlling the mushroom universe and have, we're really just ants in virtual reality and they're using us as battery. I mean, if I come up with some fucking idiotic crap I just made up or I got from some crazy homeless guy in his cardboard box, he's writing pamphlets in urine, yeah, I deserve to be called a kook. And you're a kook, lady. That's it, okay? What do you want me to say? You're a kook. You're not making a you're not making an argument that's going to mean anything to me because I'm not a kook. Jeez. These people.
Well, I just watched an Inmendham video, Gary. It was called Ruminating on the Prime Directive. And for the last 3.5 years, it's been my goal to get into another debate with Gary because
Yeah,
back then I
what,
ended up getting diagnosed.
what is there to debate? Okay, you are crazy. Oh, okay, let's see if that's true or not. Let's see how many delusional beliefs you have. Well, we'll go through them. Anyway, so she talks about her cancer a little bit here, so we'll just jump a little bit ahead. Ew, cancer. Ew.
Who is V'ger? V'ger is one that was made by the Creator. Who is the Creator? The Creator is the one who made V'ger.
Okay, so this is going back to the original Star Trek movie, and this robot thing that grew out of our probe that we sent into space. So our probe went into space, somehow got all fuck up smart somehow, then came back looking for the Creator. Um, and so the mechanism came back, looking for its creator. So that's the assumption. That somehow intelligence just automatically migrates to some sort of religion and goes looking for creators and couldn't deduce. The machine that can make all kinds of machines couldn't deduce that, oh, it's a machine. Yeah, we just dissect the machine. It's not that complicated. It takes pictures and it does this and does that and sends the information. Oh, okay. Not complicated. Well, anyway, so that's the premise, and it's a silly premise. And so let's also understand, though, the machine called the carbon units, and basically was eradicating them. That was its opinion. It was an infestation. And there was no evidence provided in the whole movie to indicate that we're not exactly that, just a stupid parasitic infestation.
So, our meaning in life, well, I mean, you can't have a video if you don't, go past that one.
You can't have a video if you don't go past that one. Yeah, right. The question is, do we have a function? Obviously, yes. We're not fixing something that was broken. We're not healing something that was injured. We're not doing a damn thing except making a mess and then cleaning up part of it and saying, aren't we cool? Let me say that again, because this is the truth of your existence. You want to play a game with it, but no, this is the truth of your existence. You come into the world needing, wanting, in pain even, and now you chase comfort. And you get your comfort by extracting it from other beasties and people, and maybe in a horribly inefficient manner. Much ruin in the wake of your comfort. No free lunch. Okay, it all got to be paid for. Something's got to be ground up to make your hamburger. That's it. We make a mess. We ease some of it. We clean up some of the mess, and then praise ourselves as look at the wonderful service we've provided. We've eased the pain. You created the pain.
It's easy enough to say that nothing ever should have existed. It would just make things a lot simpler.
Yeah, it would be. That's right. So if the machine, if Vigor would have gotten feelings and emotions before it got here, yeah, then it would have been totally distracted by all of that crap, right? It would have been having all kinds of divorces and all kinds of other things. It probably never would have been able to do any space travel because it would be homiciding each other, molesting each other, and playing with each other's pee-pees and all that kind of bullshit. Um, so yeah, it could have never traveled the cosmos because it would have been totally distracted by stealing from each other. I need, I want, I need, I want, I need, I want. You're pigs. You're disgusting goddamn pigs.
But but death is one way to look at the ending, except that if you believe
Here it comes.
like I do in the continuation of the soul, then
Yeah, okay, you believe in it. Why? Oh, because somebody told you so. The homeless guy says so. He wrote it in urine. That's got to mean something. So whatever. The continuation of a thing that I can't even. What the fuck is a soul? Huh? Yeah, not even close.
and you are continuing to learn lessons.
Where's the evidence of that? I don't see any. I don't see much progress in the human conduct and how it's conducting itself. It seems like the same rape and pillaging is going on, the same idiotic economics. Where as long as it's somebody else's body who's bloating in the pond, it's all okay. As long as it's not me.
You have to believe in the importance of doing that in order to have the discussion.
I don't even know what that means, but whatever. So you have to believe, or else you can't have a discussion about how great life is. Well, that's for sure. Um, yeah, I can't. Sorry. I have to because you say so. Well, no. Yeah, that's not a good enough reason.
But we create every day as individual people. Um, when we have a thought, a unique thought, um, we are putting something brand new into the universe.
Well, whatever that even means. Yes. Yeah, you build on what happened in the past. That's right. Incrementally, you acquire technology, and then you make a nuclear bomb and you blow up the yellow guys with it. Yeah, we've gone this. We've done this enough times. We should know that your unique thoughts are not made out of anything unique. Okay, it's just a mixing bowl, and every now and then you put something silly in the mix, and it works, and then most of the time it doesn't work. Okay, so yeah, but there's nothing special in that in of itself. It's not just because, wow, I had a unique thought. I just thought of a three-testicle dildo. Oh, somebody already thought of that. Damn. I thought it was unique. Does it mean anything? Is it what? No. Stupid.
I find that actually pretty amazing.
Yes, well, I'm underimpressed by what amazes you. How's that? You find it amazing. Well, let me write that down. What does that add up to? Vitalfinds thinks it's amazing. Therefore, I should think it's what? I should probably think it's stupid because she's insanely ignorant. She's insanely ignorant. So, yes, the insanely ignorant think it's amazing. Well, then I probably will think it's stupid.
Um, you know, because the concept of the beginning of the universe doesn't actually make any sense. To have no physics, no particles, no mass, no weight, no light, no dark, no.
Yeah, whatever. It obviously had a pre-existing condition. Everything has a pre-existing condition, and there are scenarios you can write where it could take a bazillion years times the speed of light squared for you to incrementally create matter or something out of a little tiny error that it's built into the universe's cycle. Every 5 zillion revolutions, there's a leap year, and it just doesn't turn quite the right number. You know, it ends up being that little extra pi digit or something. And there you have the start of something that turns into a big fucking mess.
Definitions, no language, no sound, no nothing.
Yeah, and know nothing is pretty much the word here, right? Because what we do know, okay, is evolution. We do know how we got here, all right? And it's not magic. It's just a fucking molecule that replicated. And that replicating molecule through 4 billion years of a horrific carnage war um, uh, did tool acquisition. And that's all we are. We're a toolbox to rip the other toolboxes to pieces and steal their goodies. That's the game we're playing. It's called Steal the Goodies. It's not a game of rescue the universe or save the day. It's steal the goodies.
Have that and then suddenly have something. People like to call it a speck of sand.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. For 4 billion years, you wouldn't have been too fucking impressed with what was going on planet Earth. The life form parasites, the AIDS virus eating the syphilis virus. Microbe. Infecting. The whole thing is insidious and disgusting. It's just a bunch of parasitic organisms sucking each other's blood. So you want to say it's all very impressive and wonderful? Go ahead and say it, but I don't believe that. I don't see any evidence of that. I don't see any reason to deny the truth of it, which is it's just a fucking stealing machine. It's just steal the goodies.
But you have to have a lot of things in place to suddenly come up with something. Just because something is microscopic doesn't mean that it's simpler to create. So
yeah, it does. I'm sorry, it really does.
A spec, a thought, an idea.
Ideas are illusions inside of your neural network produced by reflexive reactions conditioned over time. They're not spontaneous events, they're mechanical events. It's a dishwasher. Your brain's a dishwasher. It goes through cycles. It does certain things. You put crap in, you might get crap out.
I don't know why I'm thinking about colors now. You would think that we can only do so much with creating new colors based on what we have to work with.
Rainbow talk. Ooh.
But
rainbow,
rainbow.
A new color.
Sound, a new piece of art.
A new sound.
That does something.
There, cool. Fantastic.
That creates another level in the game. Well, okay, that's...
Says you. You say that's a new level because we have 3 testicle dildos. I'm saying it's not a new level. It's the same stupid level. You're not going to new level the game. The game is about me itchy, me need a scratchy scratch, me hungry, me horny. That's the game, okay? There isn't any other game but I need, I want, I need, I want. And all you can do is change what you need and what you want by understanding things. So through edification, through becoming enlightened and understanding, you can understand that that's all you are, is a grinding machine, okay? And once you know that, then you can be selective about how much waste there is in what you grind.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't have a game play, a game board, a game in
the game is written in your addiction. The very fact that you somehow need to do something or need it to be or want it to be, that's the game. Me wanty, that's the game. Me wanty, me takey, that's the game.
In the world of software games, we don't have a predefined game with a set number of levels. We are creating the new levels.
Well, again, you're not going to undo the motivational mechanism, and the motivational mechanism is crude and stupid. There's no higher order function for the human. The carbon units. The carbon units can't do anything but help carbon units. They can only fix the brokenness that is themselves. They can only fix the needs they create. Need machines can only serve need machines. There's nothing else for them to do. There's nothing above that task. That was the point of the video. The prime directive is to do no harm. And then the second directive is prevent harm. And that's when you're done. The game is already over, because the easiest and quickest way to prevent harm is not to let the harm elephant out of the fucking barn.
Out of nothing. I mean, where does an iPad come from? Well, a rich person, I guess. I mean, maybe.
It's inevitable technology. It's inevitable. To say, where does a nuclear bomb come from? Oh, you don't think we would have discovered it eventually? You don't think that every bit of technological advance is an inevitable advance? Yes, they're all inevitable advances. You can do it Thursday or you can do it next Tuesday, and it really doesn't make that much difference.
Maybe that's not a good direction to go. But
just tool development. That's what the system makes, is better tools. There's inevitable, you can see it in patterns in evolution, right, where species have been separated and they create the same dynamic. The same lion-lamb scenario ends up getting rewritten. So in South America, instead of a leopard, you have a jaguar. Same functionality, same. In Australia, you had the, whatever it is, beastie tiger. But yeah, same role playing. Because it's a game, and you role play.
So, with our human existence, we like to do things in a certain way. If we were setting up a template for life, as to what the game would be like.
She didn't say anything in here, so I'm going to jump a little. Yeah, I'm running out of time. She really doesn't say. It's just confusing jibber jabber. She believes in UFOs, though. I wonder if we can get to that part. So, I mean, look, you're an imbecile. If you think that this planet has been visited by extraterrestrial, you're an imbecile.
The capability, and some nearby inhabited planet started dropping bombs, that might be a really good time to go and do something.
So it's your scenario that the aliens are controlling us because we have nuclear weapons and blah blah blah. I mean, it's just, you're just like, fuck.
Now, other levels.
Watch too much TV much?
Yeah, there's a bunch of arguments to make as to what to interfere with, because you can take a regular person's life as like, could you have prevented somebody's house from burning, or because out of that tragedy might have been wonderful things and wonderful growth and learning and bonding and all that. So you don't necessarily do anybody any favors by preventing.
Yes, you do. So, I mean, you're learning the wrong lessons, but of course that would be typical of you people. The point is you can't control the experiment. The point isn't that you don't have any control. We certainly know that probabilistically it's probably a good idea to put out somebody's house fire. That the outcome of not having the fire is going to be better than having the fire. So probabilistically it's likely to be a good deed, a good idea. But the truth is there are certain scenarios where it was a bad idea. Like you push somebody out of traffic and they happen to be a child molester, and so you did a bad thing even though you did a good thing. But the odds are they're not a child molester, and a lot of grief will be spared, blah 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 blah.
They're disasters.
But look, you're all gonna die anyway, fuckers. Okay, you can't escape it, so you can just keep putting it off. Maybe you can die of something like 10 times before you actually die. I personally would choose not to do the let's die every 3 years. but not die. Let's just do the dying thing, and then miraculously heal. And then we can just die again in 3 years. No, thank you very much. I say just get the fuck over with.
We probably agreed to this game.
There you go. Okay, you say so again. We agreed to be on Earth. So she's saying we gave consent, and so we can't complain about being an insidiously stupid game that is torturing us because we agreed to it. So that's the great cop-out. So we only to say to that, it's an insane theory. It's based on no evidence, and it seems perfectly self-serving to your gluttony and piggery. So what do you want me to say? You're lying in defense of your gluttony. And I'm supposed to say what? You're a good guy? Yeah, no, I'm going to say, you suck. You fucking suck.
So that we could experience all facets of human emotion.
Yeah, we agreed to that. No, I didn't agree.
So, you know, if people don't go through their struggles, which might include an entire lifetime of poverty, I mean, it's easy to say, oh, well, no, I mean, everybody would be better off if they, you know, had a better lifestyle. I don't know, would they?
Well, we certainly know that some blights and horrors would be better off without a